everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Dima, I'ma be on the music. So guys, without a doubt, Glorilla is one of the more popular female rappers of 2022. Give her a round of applause. But unfortunately, with Glorilla, she has certain habits in her music, and mostly everybody has, habits and whatever they do, but hers are very peculiar in comparisons to what I would consider other female artists, because Glorilla typically represents what you would call, and I'm being nice here, a very urban creator, right? Sort of from the hood, if you will. And so in dealing with that, a lot of her music comes from the vantage point of, let's say, using a man, getting over a man. I mean, we have songs called Nut Quick, and obviously it's never about relationships or being in love or nothing. It's just like basically the same mentality that a man might have in his expressions in rap music, just kind of like pump them and dump them kind of stuff, right? And so I don't know if that's an act, but it definitely worked because a lot of women like her music. She's blowing up. And she actually posted this the other day on Twitter. Day music! Don't be scared to ask that jigger for some money. Ask that jigger for some money. He won't hesitate to ask you for no booty. All right, so let's kind of, make a boo sound effect, Demo. All right, and we'll make sure to blurb out that N-word there. We don't want to stop the show. We don't want YouTube to demonetize the video. But let me just say this. She didn't say, don't be afraid to ask your husband for some money. Don't be afraid to ask your, husband for some money. Don't ask that jigger. Like basically that jigger. Like it ain't gotta even be no serious relationship, right? And just ask for some money. Why? Because he won't hesitate to ask you for no booty, right? And that's what you figure the trade-off is for a lot of women. Like you can ask me for, I can ask you for money, and if you don't want to give it to me, you're not gonna get none of this booty. Okay. Now DC Youngfly responded and said this: "Day music, fellas, don't be scared to ask her for tax money and her job checks for the next 5 years. Tell her what you want. That is, soon as it clears, she won't hesitate to ask you for no dingling." Now, I want to say this real quick, right? There are some creators that differ on the topic about women asking men for money and so on and so forth. So I want to play a few of these particular clips here to kind of, you can see where the debate is and where we stand in today in the modern dating world, and then I'll come right back.
Y'all men love bringing up, women only like men for money. You have to have some money for us to only like you for your money.
When it comes to dating and relationships, who is typically seen as the prize, the man or the woman?
The woman, all of them, because look at their face. Of course they're the prize.
The woman. Ooh, the woman for sure. The woman.
Duh.
The woman.
The woman.
So if the woman is the prize, what would that make the man?
A piece of shit, worthless wallet. They don't care. I don't know, just give me your money.
The wallet.
And if you say I pre-recorded this just dropped. It dropped while I was streaming. And I said how did I know that? Oh my God, wake up.
Y'all look at this tweet. This dude tweeted, "I think men are not properly loved until they make money." This woman retweeted that and said, "Men don't love themselves until they make money." And then another woman under that tweeted, "There's a lot of men who will not take a woman seriously until he is, quote unquote, where he wants to be financially." Can we talk about how loud and right both of these women are real quick? For the life of me, I have been trying to figure out how to respond to men who keep talking about women are only looking for money in terms of relationships. Because it's a fallacy, right? Like, you have to literally convince yourself that that's all women want you for, especially when you do not have it. Like, the amount of men that I hear say women just want the bag, all women just want the bag, while they're actively involved with women without having a bag does not make sense to me. But I really think they're onto something, because as men, there are certain things we are supposed to accomplish in society, and I've already discussed how as black men, those things are harder for us to accomplish in society, but it would make sense that I measure myself up against those things. So that means I see and believe that all women want men with money, because I see myself as a less desirable man without, which means that's something we got to fix and not something that they have to fix. That's one.
All right. So let me just kind of talk about that. And one of the things that you kind of saw a lot was the fact that, a lot of guys who are afraid that women are asking them for money don't have any money. That's something you typically hear as a counter argument to women wanting money and things like that. I think the problem with what Glorilla is saying is, ask a guy for some money because he's going to ask you for some booty. But now what you're going to ask for a man is a lot more. In other words, there is no value in black men to this young lady, because ask that jigger, right? He ain't nobody, he's a jigger. So you don't need to be valuable for him to invest in you. All that you need to do is be able to just give him some booty, but you don't have to do anything else. Now, when you have that sort of attitude, whereas I'm just going to ask you for some money, but I don't have to add any value to you at all as a man, because you ain't nobody to me. Then when you get guys who don't want to stay with those sorts of women in the community, a lot of y'all get mad. And this is interesting because some of you ladies, y'all like Glorilla. The same ones y'all be out here talking about, we tired of you black men talking about you going overseas. You're going to go over there and get scammed. Let Glorilla come on. You know every word. Why do you know every word? Because it resonates with you. That's why you know every word. It resonates with you. Okay? That's why you know it. It resonates, and you somehow can be attached to that. And that's the issue. And that is exactly why a lot of black men are not dealing with black women that feel like her, because all that guy is just some person. You don't treat him like he needs to be the kind of man that needs to provide for you, or that takes care of you, or that does something for you or for your family. He's a random nobody. Then when he comes across somebody who's white or non-black that could even talk to him like he's an individual, or God forbid, a person, now all of a sudden y'all have a problem with that, because that particular person is being treated as an individual and he's being valued, and somebody is offering him value outside of just, you need to give me some money because you need to give me some booty. And this is why you don't have any long-term relationships. And then the thing about it is this: when Glorilla is out here with this sort of poison, here's what she's going to do when she gets a kid. She ain't gonna want her kid listening to somebody like her at all. She won't. She gonna want somebody to treat her completely different than what she's talking about in her music. I can guarantee it. For sure, I can guarantee it. All right? And we gotta stop, talking about things that are stupid in Black America. We got to. Things that are dumb, we gotta stop. And then when you wanna complain about the people that these black men don't wanna be with us, blame Glorilla. I'm doing these brothers wrong. Blame her for why black men are so hostile and don't want to be in certain situations. When y'all dealing with Glorilla, now y'all quiet. Okay? The thing about it is that men don't have problems giving women money, value for money. All right? Most men don't have a problem investing in a woman if she is worthwhile. But just to give somebody some woman because they're having sex with you, especially when a lot of times women are sleeping with men that don't give them nothing. Now, make him give you some money, but y'all ain't gonna talk about the ones y'all feel that are sexy and y'all giving them some money, huh? Can I get an ooh sound effect? See, y'all wanna talk about that, right? If the man ain't giving you nothing, you will deal with a dude. Oh, he's sexy, girl. It happens so much. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.